Hi guys, today I'm going to be taking a quick look at the Anker Soundcore 3, which is said to have exceptional clarity and features partly cast and BassUp, which I'll be checking out in a minute of course. It also has IPX7 waterproof functionality with 24 hours of music playtime, which is great, and it's apparently loved by 20 million plus people. Built-in stereo sound, this guy's like a lot of the Soundcore speakers, which is a great function to have on a single speaker of course. Another great feature is the dual drivers that have 100% pure titanium diaphragms that are said to extend treble and minimise distortion, which again we'll see in a minute. Extended treble and bass due to that titanium, and you can link up to 100 plus various Anker speakers together with PartyCast. Now this BassUp technology is said to enhance the bass by working together with the dual passive radiators to pump up the bass in real time, even at low volumes. Like I said before, we'll see in a minute. Fully customizable equalizer 2 available for this guys through the app that you can download from the App Store or Google Play. Not that much in the box these days, although everything you need to be fair. And there's the titanium drivers and passive radiators, which we're going to find out whether they make a difference or not very soon. Okay, let's get this open and see what we got. Okay, so I thought this was going to be a little bit bigger, to be honest, due to the size of the box being bigger than the previous two models boxes. So this is looking roughly the same size as the Soundcore 1 and Soundcore 2. Here's the little quick start guide, which to be honest is a bit poor really, I think, especially compared to the JBL quick start guides. This doesn't really clarify much about the speaker, and it does lack a little bit of quality presentation, so I think Anker could do a little bit better with this in my opinion, although of course I know it's not life changing. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm genuinely interested. There's our cable and carry strap. Nice little carry strap, handy little feature this, which I'll put on in a minute. Now the cable, like the Soundcore 2, is 2 feet long, which is 24 inches tip to tip, which is long enough for me, with USB-A to C charging as expected and standard practice now for many and most non-Apple devices. 4 hours charge time from 0 to full charge for this guys, which does seem like an eternity, I know, but it is for that 24 hours. That's a whole day of music playtime, don't forget. I've actually weighed this and it comes in around 507 grams, which is roughly just over £1. So a bit heavier than the previous two models guys, and I have to say for what it is and the price, this really is starting to seem very nice. With a much nicer looking upgraded design where you can see what I'm presuming to be those titanium drivers shining through the grille. Really nice for the price. Let's hope it sounds as good as it looks and feels. The same smooth hard rubber material as previous models, and the usual power on and off button, volume down, and a slightly different play, pause and skip button, volume up and Bluetooth connection button. And just like the Soundcore 2, that little white dot is the Bluetooth connection indicator light that flashes and stays blue once connected, and that one there is the power light and battery charging light. There's our little connection point for the carry strap that I'll be putting on in a minute. Now at the back of the speaker is this air vent, which I believe serves the function to add resonance to the air volume inside the speaker to extend the bass. All a bit technical, but that's the long and short of it as far as I'm aware, but feel free to add to that in the comments below if you know more. There's the USB-C charging port, which is not under a watertight cover like the previous models, all of which I'll be testing with water tests very soon, but only after I've done the various sound comparison tests, just in case they don't work afterwards. Now threading the little carry strap through guys is easy enough, and that might come in very handy at times if you're out and about, so a handy little extra. I'm not going to move the camera for this guys, as I'm sure you get the idea. Yep, really nice quality this for a pretty cheap speaker really, but this outer casing material does mark a bit, just like the previous two models. That said, it's a very tough, sturdy and durable build, so for me it's great value, providing it sounds okay too, of course, which we are now going to get into. But before I do, please remember I can't cater for everyone's taste in music, and this is a sound test, so as usual I have a variety of different genres, as different types of music can definitely sound very different on the same speaker. And in addition to that, different songs can be recorded at different volumes in the recording studio, and therefore sometimes some songs might seem lower volume than others, even though the volume is higher on the speaker. Just something to be aware of. Best heard through decent headphones. Timestamps below, guys, to switch between tracks quickly. 16 watts total output power, and don't forget to leave your thoughts below. I'll pin my thoughts there too.